Hi. This deal came up in the Swiss League of the Mohanlal Bharatia event, and there's one specific reason I want to discuss this, and it concerns full disclosure and also an understanding of what exactly one is telling one's opponents, or what kind of language should one be familiar with, or should one use. Whatever, let us look at the deal. I opened one heart. I was sitting north. My LHO overcalled 2 diamond. Partner doubled. I rebid 2 heart. Partner raised to 3 heart. And I passed, and 3 heart became the final contract. What was the play? Diamond ace was laid. Defender continued with diamond king, and West discarded a small club. Now, when disclosing their system, they had used a very peculiar language. In white situation, small card encouraging, otherwise high encouraging. Now, on the first diamond that East laid, diamond ace, West had followed. So from my point of view, this wasn't a white situation. So I asked my opponent, what does that small club mean? Is this a white situation? Is that discard encouraging in clubs? But the only answer that I got was, in white situation encouraging, otherwise a small card discouraging. What do I make of it? The problem is, I typed about 5 or 6 sentences in asking about this, trying to get a clarification, and while doing that, I lost track of one important small card. Now let me show you what happened. So after 2 diamonds, East played a club. I won with club jack. I played small heart to king, and I finished against expected heart queen with West, which worked, but East showed out. Can the contract be made now? It can be made if West has club ace, and if you kept track of that club tail. All you need to do is reduce your trump holdings. I need to ruff 2 cards, and I do have 2 diamonds. Do I have entries? I do have 2 entries if club ace is with West, and if club 10 has gone. Now the point was, so what do I play? I play small club to club 9. Look at all the hands now. Of course, I don't have a trump to take a finish against this heart queen 9, but I can use a trump coup or trump reduction play, and that is because the club 10 has gone at trick 1. I fast forwarded through that trick just to tell you that that is what I lost track of. How can I make this hand? Club, club, 9. What does West do? Let us say he takes the club ace and backs a club. So you win club king, you play a diamond. If West roughs, your job is done. So he won't rough, he will discard a spade. You will rough. You will play a spade to spade ace and play another diamond. Once again, West does not gain by roughing. So say West discards a club. You rough, and now you exit with this spade, and East has to play something, and you are left with ace jack of trumps, and West is left with queen 9 of hearts. you will get two tricks. Note that this is an analysis platform, so the contract it shows to it. The contract was 3 heart, and so north south I had made 7, and I would make 2 more. I would make 9 tricks. Now, why did I fail to make this contract? I knew about uh, Trump coup. My worry was that club ace was with east, and the moment I play club, you would take club ace and rough a club. I give a club rough to west. Now, had the opponents been very clear in their disclosure of their convention, the problem is wide situation, small encouraging isn't the normal language. The normal language is small discard is encouraging. I did not know by that time that people use wide situation as a phrase for discard. And what my opponent meant was, while following suit normally, a small card is discouraging, but while discarding, it is encouraging. Now, whose fault is it that this didn't get across properly? Was it my fault that I did not understand wide situation as meaning discard? Or was it my opponent's fault that they did not use the proper commonly used term discard? When we say full disclosure, we mean explanation in a way that opponent should understand. But then there are many elements to that full disclosure and full understanding. One is both must be speaking same language, and I am not talking about English or Marathi or Hindi or French. I am talking about the language of bridge conventions, the bridge jargon. So is the word situation same as discard? What is more common? Is it necessary that a player should use the common language rather than what he understands? Is it a must that player must acquaint himself with the common language? Whose responsibility is it to see to it that this happens in normal flow of the game? It is very easy to single out a deal and then say that, oh, this player didn't do this and this player didn't do that. It's extremely difficult to get a culture where every player understands full disclosure as his or her own responsibility and does his best to make sure that the opponents get the exact meaning of the card, of the convention that their party has played. I leave the answer to you. Thanks for joining. Bye.